Alright, David Harry here. So I've just put on this tempered glass screen protector onto my S24 Ultra and it is fantastic, right? It goes on super easy. It even allows you to put your phone in a case. It is super responsive with the touch. There's no bubbles after you put it on and the alignment is absolutely perfect even around the front facing camera. Honestly, it's spot on. So let me dive into this video and show you what it is and how to put it on. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to show you is what comes in the box for these screen protectors. So there are two tempered glass screen protectors here which come with their built-in applicators. Also, we've got two dust removal stickers there. We've also then got two cleaning packs here as well. Then on the end, we have got an installation guide. But for the sake of this video, let's just assume that I'm the installation guide. Okay, so getting into this installation then, and obviously I only need to use one of the tempered glass screen protectors here. So inside that cleaning pack, we get a wet wipe and also a drying cloth here. And then we also get these dust removal stickers. Now, I'm not entirely sure what they're for because we actually get a really big dust removal sticker and I will get to that shortly. Anyway, what I'm going to do is just give you a quick rundown of how we go about doing this. And the reason why I'm going to explain this now is because I want to try and do the actual application without talking too much because I normally mess these things up when I'm talking. So I'm just going to briefly explain how this is all done. So the first thing is, and I know this sounds mega obvious, but make sure you have got clean hands. So make sure you clean your hands and dry them properly before you start applying the tempered glass screen protector. Now the first thing we're going to do as far as the screen is concerned is to give it a good cleaning. So first of all, we use this wet wipe that's supplied in the package, and then we use this drying cloth obviously to clean off any residual kind of like fluid that's left from the wet wipe. And then the next thing to do will be to use this dust removal sticker to take off any excess dust which may have kind of settled on the screen after you've cleaned it. And we simply just peel it off at the end here, this tab, and then we just kind of like use the underside of this, which has got like a sticky layer on, to just dab it across the top of the phone and then take the excess dust off. You will see this as I do it. And then once the phone's screen is all super clean with no dust on it and stuff, it's then time to apply the tempered glass screen protector here. Now the thing with this one, it actually comes with its own applicator here. So I'll just show you now. You literally just pick this up and pop it over the phone and it'll self-guide itself on and line it up on the phone. You then have to kind of do a little bit of a press down on it and stuff once it's on, but I'm just showing you here that this is super easy to put on. So I'm just hoping that this is actually as easy as it's looking here when I come to do it. Now the other thing here as well, before we put the applicator over the phone, there's a little tab here which hopefully I can get on a zoom in, and what we do, we pull that tab off first, like we pull an entire like cellophane layer off, which then like you can see like the glass underneath it or the tempered glass, and then we flip it over onto the phone like that. And then afterwards it's just a case of running your finger down and then taking off a second piece of like plastic film, but you'll see that as I do it. Anyway, like I say, I was just showing you all this stuff basically right now because what I'm going to do right now is dive into it, and I can't really talk my way through this because normally I screw these things up, but let's crack into it and see how I get on. Okay, so first thing then is the cleaning with this wet wipe. So I'm just going to take the wet wipe out of this little package here. Give us a moment. Now, when you do this, I mean, I said I wasn't going to talk when I was doing this. I'm a total liar, right? What it is, when you do this, just get right all over the screen, you know, with your wet wipe here, making sure that you get right into the corners and all of the edges, and really do go to town on it, you know, give it a proper good cleaning here. So what I'm going to do is give it a proper good cleaning, but as you can see, I'm getting all over that screen, right into the corners and across all of the straight edges there. So what I'm going to do now is just like, I think that's probably enough there. I'm probably going a bit too far here. Maybe I've got OCD or something, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the wet wipe bit done with anyway. Then we just get all of the drying cloth there and do the exact same thing, just making sure to get right into all the edges and all the straight lines it and stuff. We obviously have to do the center of the phone as well, or the center of the screen on the phone. But like I say, just kind of like, you know, really go to town on this. Do you know what I mean? We want this to be super clean and as clean as possible. You know, because what's going to happen here, if we leave any residual like grease on the screen anywhere, it just means that that tempered glass screen protector won't adhere to the screen really well. And we do want it to do that because, well, obviously we don't want it to be coming off with bubbles underneath it and stuff like that and whatnot. Anyways, I think I've super dried that. Okay, so it's now time to use the dust removal sticker here. Now, just a word of warning, when you do this, as soon as you've done the bit with the dust removal sticker, you really need to get straight onto the tempered glass screen protector immediately afterwards. I won't be able to do that right now because I am still talking, so yeah, that no talking thing definitely went out the window. So basically, I'm going to be a bit slower here with this swap over compared to what you would be, but just make sure after you've done this bit that I'm going to do with the dust removal sticker, you immediately put on the tempered glass screen protector, and don't be talking to people like I'm doing right now, otherwise you're going to get more dust on the screen of your phone. So as I said before, there's like this little tab here which you can pick off, so let me just get that on off the end there. Hold on, there we go. So I'm just going to peel off this dust removal sticker, as we can see. Okay, now don't let this touch anything like your table or anything, but what we now need to do is get that dust removal sticker and place it over the phone's screen. Let me see if I can get that totally over it. Okay, so we'll just give that a bit of a pat down on the phone like that. And what's going to happen here, this is going to pick up any kind of like loose dust and stuff that might have like got onto the phone after we've just cleaned it. And don't forget as well, like I've just said before, as soon as you pull this bit off, definitely get straight onto your tempered glass bit so you don't get any more dust resting on the phone's screen there. Anyway, so I'm just going to whiz this off. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is come to here. I'm going to lift this tab up off the end, which then will reveal this, like, you know, this film bit here, and that's just was there to protect or to stop the tempered glass from getting any dust on it. Now what we do, there's a thing that says top here actually on the, you know, on the tempered glass frame. Make sure that does line up with the top of your phone. So we're just going to pop that down on there like that. Now what you're going to find is that this will just guide itself right on. There's all kinds of like little tabs under here which line up perfectly with the phone. Now just give it a little bit of a press down into the corners and across the edges like that, just to make sure that it is lined up properly. And then what we do, we're going to press down at the top here and run our finger down there like that. And then that's effectively just going to start sticking the tempered glass to the phone. So we just pop that up there, and I'm just gonna basically get a grip there, like, you know, nice and firm so it doesn't slip all over the place. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna run my finger down here, and basically that's just gonna help to like push the tempered glass over onto the phone like that. Now at this point, I think what I'm gonna do, I think I'll leave one of my fingers or two fingers in the center there, grip this like plastic piece, and then just lift it up. And then what we should notice here is it comes right off like that. Now, it's... Oh, wait a minute. I say it's come right off. What have I done? Right, hold on. Wait a minute. Right, start again. Right. At this point here, right, I think what we need to be doing is putting your finger there, lift the top up here, because what's happened... There's another protection for the glass underneath, another cellophane layer, okay? So we lift the top up there, and hopefully, as we will see, there's a layer now peeling away from the tempered glass. See that underneath? Okay, there we go. So that's how you do it. All right, so that's now lifted off, so that's all good. Okay, so I was correct there on the second attempt. What it is, this like film layer here, which is there to protect the tempered glass, is actually stuck to the applicator at the top there, as you can see. So when I just was like trying to keep my finger pressed down on it like that, it was not going anywhere, obviously, because it was stuck to the underside of the plastic there, or the actual, you know, applicator. So basically what happens when the applicator lifts up, this piece of protective film here lifts up with it. So yeah, whatever it was that I was doing on that second attempt, that's exactly what you do. And like I say, that bit of film there, it's just to protect the actual tempered glass, you know, before it gets used and stuff. Now back to the tempered glass screen protector, and just having a quick look at it, it does look like it's gone on really straight, and it doesn't look like it's got any bubbles or anything, which is super cool. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to use that drying cloth again and just give it a little bit more of a wipe over, because obviously right now it will have had a little bit of dust to settle on it because I've been talking loads and showing you other stuff there in the meantime. Yeah, do you know what? That does look great. Okay, what I'm going to do right now, let me just switch the phone on. I mean, it is actually on, but let me just get onto a proper screen here. Hold on. So let me... Oh, wait there, will that work? Oh, hold on a minute. Okay, so as we just seen there then, my thumbprint wouldn't open up the phone. So that basically renders this tempered glass completely useless. Or does it? Right, what I'm going to do here is get into the phone settings, right, and then alter the sensitivity for the fingerprint reader, because I think that might actually sort it out. But let me just give it one last go here. So there's my thumb there. There's the thumb thing. And it's not doing anything. I best be careful there in case it locks me out or something crazy. Anyway, let me just work out where this setting is in the phone. Actually, just before I go and find that setting to alter the sensitivity for the fingerprint scanner, just check this out. So I've just opened it up and look at this. So yeah, this is telling me that there's absolutely no problem with that bit of tempered glass over the screen there. This is just super responsive. There's nothing messing up there at all. Right, hold on. Let me just get shut of some of those things there. In fact, as you can see, I'm like shutting down those messages dead easily and stuff. Let me just open this up here. Look, yeah, all of this stuff here. Let me just try this. Yeah, do you know what? That is super responsive, as you can obviously see there. Now, that hasn't missed a beat on anything that I'm doing. So, yeah, I've got a feeling that the tempered glass screen protector is actually okay. Now, let me just find where that setting is to alter the actual sensitivity for the scanner. Okay, so I'm just going to guide you through this so you can see exactly what's going on. So, I'm going to go to settings here. Then I'm just going to scroll down. Oh, do you know what? I forgot where it was going now. Okay, I think I've just worked out where this setting is on the phone. I don't think it's actually sensitivity. What I'm going to do is to reapply a new imprint of my actual thumbprint here. So let me just show you what I'm doing. So I'm going to go to settings here, and then I scroll down until I find security and privacy. I'm going to tap on there, and then let me just scroll down a bit here. If I go to biometrics there, I will tap on that. Now, obviously, it's already got one imprint of my thumbprint there, but because this tempered glass has been put on, it obviously can't read it properly. So what I'm going to do here is to go to fingerprints there. And okay, right, I'm just gonna have to put my my pin number in. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is to add another fingerprint. I think there might be sensitivity somewhere, but let me just add a new fingerprint instead and see what that does. So add fingerprint. So I'm gonna tap on register there. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is just flip through this as quick as I can. In fact, I'll speed all this up now, but as you'll see, I'm gonna just re-register my thumbprint here. So hold on. Okay, as we can see there, that reckons it's got me new thumbprint. So I'm just going to click on done there. In fact, let me just switch the phone off. Right, so what I'm going to do now is try that thumbprint again. So let me just switch it back on. I'll do that. Oh, wow, straight away. There we go. Right, tell you what, let me just come here. I'll try this a few times and I'll try it in different angles. So let me do it this way, and I'll do it at a weird angle. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm really happy about that. And actually, let me try this. I've never tried it upside down. I wonder if that works. So let me just go upside down and try that. Wow, how cool's that? All right, well, do you know what? Right, I'm super happy with that. Now, once again, I'm just going to have to clean the glass up a bit there, because what I'm going to try and do is give you a close-up just so that you can see how well the actual tempered glass has gone on and stuff, because by the looks of it, there are no bubbles and the alignment looks really great. Okay, so what it is, I've got the phone as close to the camera as I can get and doing a manual focus here, and it's on top of a box, which I'm going to use like like a dolly to slide. So as you can see here, the phone is now sliding under the lens of the camera. Now I've actually got it on a black screen or a black background, which is going to be quite reflective, as we can see, although those reflections will help us to be able to see any imperfections or any alignment issues or any bubbles and stuff like that. However, there are no bubbles or alignment issues or anything like that because this screen protector's gone on super well. Also, as we can see here, I've actually got a case on the phone now, and there's absolutely no problems with the phone fitting inside the case with the tempered glass screen protector on it. So the tempered glass screen protector gives you like, you know, a mil or two around its edges, which obviously is designed so it can go inside of cases. So that's super cool. And another thing just quick about this case here, check this out, look at this. Right. This is one of those cases by Nilkin, and like it does like really good like protection of your lenses. So my lenses are under there. Now watch this. I mean, I've just proper been hitting that there, right? What it is, that's like actually a piece of like alloy. That's like an aluminium alloy there. Now look at this. You flip it open, and I've not smashed my lenses. How cool is that? Oh yeah, just one last thing here, which is really important. That tempered glass screen protector has got a hole cut out in it so that the camera can look through it. Now obviously we need to make sure that that front facing camera isn't being obscured or anything by the edges of that cutout within the tempered glass. So I'm just going to do a very quick selfie shot here on the front facing camera to see what it looks like. Okay, so just a quick test there of the camera to make sure that that hole punch within the tempered glass screen protector doesn't obscure the camera, and by the looks of it, it doesn't. So the camera's poking through that hole there, and it's all lined up dead well. Now you might notice I've got something weird on my head. It's a microphone. Don't think I'm completely crazy or anything. What it is, when I use this camera here to do like my downward like rostrum shots and stuff, this is what I do. I use like a microphone attached to my head, which is plugged into the camera, so that when I'm moving around, all my audio hopefully sounds great. So yeah, don't think I look like a weirdo. Okay, so to an end summary then, and I'm going to be super quick with this because we've already seen how cool this screen protector is. Super easy to put on. The touch sensitivity is absolutely awesome and all the rest of it. It lines up perfectly well, no bubbles, and you can put it inside of a case. I mean, what more could you really want from a screen protector? Now, the thing is with this one, this is like quite a cheap one, to be honest. Now, there are going to be more expensive ones, but are they going to be any better, really? Now, the thing for me, you know, and I know this through a lot of experience putting screen protectors on and also damaging things in the past, these screen protectors, these tempered glass ones, these are not designed to protect your phone, like your phone from being hit with a hammer or being dropped onto like the corner of a concrete block or a, you know, a curb on a road or anything. What these are for is to protect against kind of like minor scratches, maybe some major scratches as well, and also slight bumps and stuff. And on that basis, this particular screen protector is definitely going to do that job. So do you really need to spend more on something else which is not going to offer you like much better protection? Well, you know, I wouldn't. So it's entirely up to you. Either get one of these, which is like, you know, a cheap version, or you can keep shopping around for more expensive ones, which are probably not going to be that much better anyways. Anywho, there's going to be links in the description below for the screen protector and a bunch of other stuff that I'm doing with the S24 Ultra. Also, keep an eye on my channel if you are into the S24 Ultra. I will be doing a whole bunch of things. In fact, you might want to go and check some of my other videos that I've done so far for the S24 Ultra, because I'm getting quite depressed at the moment because YouTube are not showing my videos to people, and I've just spent a ton of money on this phone and a bunch of things for it, and yeah, I need some views. Anywho, if you've liked the video, please do give it a thumbs up. A sub to the channel would be absolutely awesome. I'm David Harry. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care and goodbye now.